If you want to change your life, stop trying to do everything at once. Stop overwhelming yourself with massive goals that feel impossible. Real growth doesn't happen in one leap. It happens step by step, one day at a time. The key to becoming your best self is not waiting for a big moment of transformation. It is building small, consistent actions that move you forward every single day. Too many people set themselves up for failure by demanding perfection. They think, tomorrow I'll wake up and completely change my life. They imagine going from unhealthy to fit, from broke to rich, from distracted to perfectly disciplined, all in a short amount of time. That way of thinking creates pressure, and when they fall short, they quit. The truth is, success and self-improvement are not about perfection. They are about direction. If you are improving, even in small ways, then you are on the right path. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be better than yesterday. So how do you actually do that? How do you build yourself one day at a time? Let's break it down into practical advice you can apply starting now. 1. Set clear intentions for your day. Your day needs direction. Don't just drift through it hoping things will go well. Decide in advance what matters most. Ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today that will move me closer to the person I want to be? It doesn't have to be big. It might be finishing a project you've been delaying. It might be exercising for 20 minutes. It might be choosing patience instead of losing your temper. The point is to have a clear target for the day. When you set an intention, you create focus. And when you have focus, you are less likely to waste time or energy on distractions. 2. Build momentum with small wins. One of the best ways to create confidence is by stacking up small victories. These wins prove to yourself that you can follow through. Make your bed. Drink water first thing in the morning. Send the email you've been putting off. Each win may seem minor, but together they create momentum. And momentum fuels bigger action. When you win small battles, you teach your brain that you are capable. You set a tone of achievement for the rest of the day. And over time, those small wins compound into lasting habits. 3. Learn to separate motivation from discipline. Motivation feels good, but it is unreliable. Some days you will feel motivated, some days you won't. If you depend only on motivation, you will quit the moment you don't feel like working. Discipline, on the other hand, is reliable. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. If you want to grow, you must train yourself to act out of discipline. Don't ask, do I feel like doing this? Ask, is this the right thing to do? Then do it. Discipline grows stronger every time you use it. It's like a muscle. The more you train it, the more natural it becomes. Motivation may get you started, but discipline keeps you going. 4. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. People waste enormous energy worrying about things they cannot control. The past, the opinions of others, future events that may never happen, these are outside your control. When you obsess over them, you drain yourself. Instead, put your energy into the things you can control. Your attitude, your effort, your choices, your actions today. That's where your influence lies. Focusing on what you can control gives you power. It stops you from being a victim of circumstances and turns you into a creator of progress. 5. Reflect daily. Improvement requires awareness. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What can I improve tomorrow? Reflection turns mistakes into lessons. Without it, you repeat the same errors again and again. With it, you grow wiser, more effective, and more intentional. Reflection doesn't have to be complicated. Write down a few notes, or simply think about your day before bed. The important part is to learn from your experiences. 6. Be patient with the process. This may be the hardest advice to follow in today's world. We are surrounded by instant results, fast food, instant downloads, overnight delivery. We've trained ourselves to expect everything immediately, but real growth doesn't work like that. Becoming your best self is like planting a tree. You don't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. You water it, you protect it, you give it time, and gradually it grows. First, you see nothing. Progress feels invisible. But underground, roots are forming. And eventually, those roots support growth you can see. Your habits, your discipline, your daily choices, they are the roots. Be patient as they grow. Trust the process. Keep watering the seed, even when you can't see results yet. 7. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Don't wait until you've achieved the big goal to feel proud of yourself. Celebrate along the way. Recognize your effort. If you worked out today, celebrate it. If you saved money instead of spending it recklessly, celebrate it. If you showed patience when you usually would have snapped, celebrate it. These small celebrations reinforce your growth. They remind you that you are improving, and they fuel motivation to keep going. 8. Treat yourself with respect. Your self-talk matters. If you constantly criticize yourself, you will crush your own confidence. Growth does not come from self-hatred. It comes from self-respect. Treat yourself as you would treat someone you care about. Encourage yourself. Forgive yourself when you fall short. Push yourself firmly but fairly. If you stumble, remind yourself that mistakes are part of growth. What matters is getting back up. Self-respect creates resilience, and resilience is what keeps you moving forward. 9. Focus on consistency, not intensity. Too many people start with intensity. They go to the gym for 3 hours, they work non-stop for a week, they overhaul their entire routine in one burst of effort, and then they burn out. What matters more than intensity is consistency. Small actions, repeated daily, are far more powerful than big actions done once in a while. You don't need to do everything perfectly today. You need to do something consistently every day. Over time, consistency beats intensity. Consistency creates habits. Habits create identity, and identity shapes your life. 10. Remember that growth is personal. Your best self is not about becoming someone else. It's not about competing with others. It's about competing with yourself. It's about building a life that reflects your values, your goals, your strengths. Don't measure your progress by someone else's success. Measure it by your own improvement. Ask yourself, am I growing? Am I stronger than I was before? Am I moving closer to the life I want? When you focus on your own growth, you stop feeling overwhelmed by comparison. You start recognizing the unique path you are walking. Now, let's put this all together. Your best self will not appear suddenly. It will not arrive because of one big event or one perfect day. It will be built step by step, one decision at a time. Each day is an opportunity. Each day is a building block. Each day you have a chance to practice discipline, to focus on what matters, to take action, to reflect, and to improve. Some days will feel like victories. Some days will feel like setbacks. Both are part of the process. The key is to keep going, to stay consistent, to remember that progress, not perfection, is the real goal. So start where you are. Start small. Set an intention for tomorrow. Choose one action that reflects the person you want to be. Do it. Then do it again the next day, and again, and again. Over weeks, months, and years, these small steps will compound into something extraordinary. They will shape your habits, your confidence, your character. They will shape the person you become. One day you will look back and realize, you didn't just dream about becoming your best self. You built it. And you built it one day at a time.